In the early 2000s, I changed careers and after a while became a detective. One of the most interesting things I did in that job was speak to people. Some had witnessed terrible things. Some did them. Some were violated, trapped, terrified, or helpless. Maybe I could do something for them. Even when someone they knew had been killed, or when they had killed someone, for love or money, under the influence of drugs, in other words, caught in a vortex of greed, hatred, and delusion, I hoped I could help bring some justice into the world. So I paid attention. I listened to what these people had to say. I learned in more detail about how violent people think, what they do, and what happens to people when they do it. I'll tell you about what I learned. It will be useful in your training, in your self-defense. When I interviewed victims of assaults, robberies, or sex crimes, I would ask about the moments leading up to the attack. Where were you? What did you hear? What did you see? Who else was there? What went through your mind? One of the things many of them said was, I can't believe this is happening. I just wished I wasn't there. Many froze under the pressure. It was a new situation for them. They were scared to death. They didn't know what to do. I noticed when I interviewed the attackers, they would try to edit reality too. I wasn't there. That wasn't me. Those false statements didn't work when video forensics or other evidence showed it was them. False statements, wishful thinking in the heat of the moment, didn't work for the victim either. They were there. A cruel stranger invading their space, handling their body, hurting them, degrading them, taking their stuff was something from the movies, not from life. And in the movies, it didn't go like this. They reacted with denial, delay, and despair. We don't. In training tonight, for months or years, you've had the experience of people in your space, people throwing punches, kicks, and elbows, people grabbing you, forcefully trying to control you. Under pressure, you're on familiar ground. You practice responding instantly. You practice being there, 100%, not wishing you were somewhere else. When you're in it, you know how to take the initiative, dominate, persist, and prevail. You get used to the stress. You can switch from peace to conflict and back. That experience shows in your face, your posture, your walk, your spirit. It's detectable by predators who will look elsewhere for easy prey. It's detectable by allies, by people who need you. Maybe they sense you're someone they can depend on. What you're doing is working. It matters. The world needs you. Thanks for your hard training today.